Good morning. Today's episode is a little bit different. We're going on a camping trip, taking my bike, surfboard and the girlfriend this time. I've got a bit of cold and flu symptoms, so I've just finished a COVID test. Luckily come back negative. Heading down south, about 3 hours south of Sydney, to do a bit of a cycling and camping trip. This is going to be a cool test of how I'm going to have the vehicle set up when we go on the road next year. Here's the van for the next 11 days. So we're going to be using this van to obviously carry everything, but we've got the tent set up as well. It's forecast to rain over the next week or so, so hopefully we don't have to sleep in the van and the tent's going to hold up. We've spent a bit of money on the tent, so hopefully it's going to be good with the weather. But this is the current setup. So I've got 2 beds to be a bit more comfortable, 2 tables, a gas stove, a standard barbecue somewhere in there. Also have a fridge. It's a bit dark, you can't really see it, but I'll kind of go through that stuff later on because this is a similar setup going to be taken away next year. So one of the most difficult things about cycling around Australia for me and Ben is actually the cost of this whole trip. The vehicle, the fuel and accommodation is so expensive, and we're still trying to work out what to do. So like I said, I'm trialing whether or not to use a van or a motorhome. But if you have a suggestion, drop a comment below. At the minute I'm thinking more of a motorhome and a trailer, so we only have one vehicle. The luxury would be to have a motorhome and a van, 2 vehicles next to us while we're cycling. A van with our spares, bikes, all that type of stuff, and then the motorhome where we sleep and eat. But yeah, just trying to work out which to go for. Just arrived at the campsite and about to do the worst part of any camping trip. That is setting up a tent. I have absolutely no idea how to set this up, but we've got some instructions and we're about to try and give it a go. Tent is now set up. Here we have it, looking very nice. Little fridge here for all the food. Gonna be sleeping in here, some nice beds set up. And then here's a little cooking area out here. Got the stove, barbecue set up, all ready to go. And the bike's in the van. Might go out tomorrow. It's actually Christmas Day tomorrow, so I have to see if I can go out on a bike or not, if the girlfriend's gonna let me. If not, it will be Boxing Day. But the bike's here as well, ready to go. Looking forward to checking out this area. I've never been here before, so looking forward to cycling around some of these roads. It's Christmas Day. I just found this beautiful beach near the campsite. This is where I am today. A little bit different from the other videos. Usually out in the middle of a national park. But yeah, there will be some cycling on this little trip as well. But today is about spending time with a girlfriend and relaxing. Say hello. How are you? She's a little bit camera shy. What's your name?
Annie. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
So I'm back on my bike and on a road bike, but today I found a little bit of a gravel route. It's my first time riding on gravel. This is probably not the right bike for it. I'm running Continental 5000 GPs on a 28. It's more of a dirt road at the minute, but I know that it's going to change to a bit more of a gravel surface soon. I'm in a national park. And I just got up my first gravel hill. Does that now mean that I'm a gravel cyclist? Please leave in the comments below if this is the whole gravel scene is a trend or if it's here for good. I've been watching a lot of the gravel events. Look pretty cool, but I think I definitely prefer it on the road. But I do see the attraction to the whole gravel scene, gravel bikes, the wider clearance on the bikes as well for the tyres. It's a very cool scene, but yeah, like I said, the road bike scene is just, I don't know, I like to go quick, fast on the roads. Supposed to be taking it easy. My heart rate's at 182. Hills are everywhere. Like, is that what gravel cycling is about? Just hills, constant hills. Granted, I'm not on the right tyres. I am spinning a lot, but damn, it's a lot of hills. I'm only 25 minutes in. Stuff. Although I'm complaining about the hills, I feel extremely grateful that I'm able to come out into the national park, breathe fresh air, have clean water, and be able to do something like this, which is fun and keeps you fit. Just got a puncture, and here comes a motorbike. What perfect timing. So I just got a puncture on the old road bike. Turns out, like I said, these aren't the right tyres for it, but lesson learned. Lesson learned, just got a flat tyre. So, time to change it in the middle of nowhere. Tyre changed, and I'm back on the road. Just finished up back at the car. My first gravel ride experience. Should have went with a gravel bike. Clearly I was on the wrong tyres, and that's why I had the puncture. But my experience on gravel riding, absolutely loved it. I understand why people are into it so much at the minute. Different surfaces, you have to really be on the ball with where you're putting your tyres and how you're sort of attacking climbs and stuff like that, and going down hills as well. Really good experience. Just obviously the wrong bike, but I do still prefer the cycling on the road. I love the speed, I love even having the cars next to me. I love the different type of climbs, but I do have massive respect for people who are doing the gravel riding. Completely different scene to what I'm doing. Whether or not I'm going to do it again, I'm not sure, but it's very, very interesting on the tyre selection today. I've got my in the tube here, which obviously popped today, and had to sort of kind of finish that ride a little bit earlier. So I did 16 Ks with about 500 meters elevation. It was supposed to be an easy ride, and then I started hitting some hills, which my heart rate just went absolutely through the roof. I have to keep moving, I have to keep kind of training a little bit in this holiday, but I didn't expect to be pushing it that hard. But another lesson learned.